So I figured, why buy the new games when I could just play the old games, right? Yeah, I'm using a smartphone, using a DS emulator, playing a game, of which I don't own. Also, did you know that the DS isn't even that old? It's been only about 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, it's wild to think about, isn't it? 10 years already. It's been 20 years? Wow. That's a long time. Feels like only yesterday I was only in my 20s. How old am I? That's a bit of a personal question. I'm 35, what about it? Oh god, I'm 35.
Robots never end, so you will be long dead, while I will still function.
Yeah, that's reassuring, thanks. Greetings everyone, and welcome to another episode of DrClay's Spooky TF2 Tales, Part 7. 7? We've been doing this for 7 years? What have I been doing?
Apparently doing this show that no one watches.
You know, I could have just left you to malfunction last year, right? Ugh, why must time go so quickly?
Aren't you going to get the book?
Sure, whatever. Throw it in. Ah, this spooky book. Did you all know that this is a different model? I started using this a while ago. The first one was this one. Good times. I don't get why I stopped using it. Oh, right. I couldn't close it. Closing it would make it clip through, so it would always look awkward. Oh well. I suppose all old things meet their end. Huh? Oh yeah, sure. Let's move on to the first tale. You ever do the same thing over and over again, accidentally?
Yes, they are called an endless loop. So many programmers do that in if-while statements.
A fellow spy ran into this problem, and that is the story we will be talking about today. I call it the Cursed RNG! This gruesome tale takes place in the map of Carnival of Carnage, a special delivery map. I don't recall if I brought this up before, but special delivery is clearly a game mode that Valve loves and supports to no end. After all, why would they have just 2 maps for it? If you have not played TF2 or live under a rock, it is important to note that the spy has an ability to cloak.
But of course!
It is a simple ability that he has by pressing right click, unless you have a dead ringer.
Suck!
It is also important to note that there are spells on this map. Some of them have special abilities such as summoning Monoculus or a meteor shower, and so on. Each ability has its own unique advantages. And one of the spells is an ability to cloak, regardless of what class you're playing. I think you'll see where I'm going with this. Our player goes for his first spell, and picks it up. Lo and behold, it's a cloaking ability. A bit redundant, for he is already having that ability as a spy. He uses the spell right away to discard it so he can pick up another one. And when he does, another cloaking ability. After a while, he goes to pick up one more spell. Once again, cloaking ability. Either the game hates him, or he is destined to only cloak and nothing more. While other players enjoy abilities to call various spells, this poor player is only able to cloak with his spell, an ability he already has from the get-go. Sometimes when you find something, the world itself just wants to say, fuck you, and only give you what you already have, rather than something new. What? You never seen a guy read a book before?
What he means is that you're reading that in the middle of the show, which is also about reading a book.
What? It's just been on my bucket list for a long time. Figured now's a good time to start.
Bucket list? Those things you make before you die? Is this because of how you've been feeling about your age?
Oh no, not at all. Random question. Do you think I'm old?
Yes.
Not even gonna humor me?
No.
Figured you would be more supportive.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move on to the next story here. I call it Revenge of the Crits from Afar! This eerie tale takes place on the map Sawmill, a Halloweenified version of Sawmill. Much like the other Halloween maps, this is also a King of the Hill map. We join our local player playing as a soldier who is rocking his robot getup. He notices what appears to be an ally scout running along with an enemy soldier, a clear indication that this is a spy. While the enemy soldier runs off, the player takes aim on the spy, but is unsuccessful. To make matters worse, another enemy soldier approaches from the distance. While the spy gets away, the player takes aim on the enemy soldier and hits him with a direct hit. However, it is not enough to kill the enemy soldier. To add insult to injury, the soldier pulls out his whip and is somehow able to hit the player despite the distance between the two, ending the player's life. There's a simple lesson here, and you will often see it in your car mirror. Objects may be closer than they appear. How does age work for you, actually? Well, from what I understand, you died, and you're back somehow. So how does that work? Do you just keep adding to the amount of years that you were at when you died? Or is this like a form of being reborn? What do you mean you don't know how it works? How could you not know? You've experienced it. I just thought it was something that you would keep track of. I don't know why you would, actually. Huh.
My skills of counting are outmatched. Behold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My final tale is a rather familiar one, because it is something that we've encountered before. A rather annoying balancing issue. I call it the return of the dreaded auto balance. This horrifying tale takes place on the map Megalo, which is actually working this time, unlike the last time we were on this map. We join our local player playing as a demo man, who is actually doing pretty decent, but suddenly a familiar message pops up. he gets auto-balanced. Once he's on red team, he goes through a phase of confusion but snaps back to reality and he starts playing the game again. In the chat, he notices people mentioning red kicking people and something about cheaters. The player doesn't think much of it and he continues working on his contract. As time goes on, more and more players fall victim to the random vote kicks. While the player isn't sure how to react to the situation, he continues playing the game as normal. But that was his biggest mistake. The round is about to end, and even though he can just wait it out and deposit his contracts, he does what he can to cap the point, but it isn't enough. Even though he died, at least with the round ending, he can deposit his contract points. Or can he? Moments later, he finds himself on the chopping block as the next player about to be kicked. For literally no reason. All his progress completely undone in mere seconds. The lesson here is, when you witness danger happening to others, it does not mean it won't happen to you.
Welcome back, everyone. Man, it feels like it's been 50 years already.
Oh,
Huh? Is that you, robot friend? My eyes aren't what they used to be.
I get that you realize your mortality, but this is absolutely pathetic. You are acting like a child.
Okay, first of all, rude. Second of all, this is just my costume.
What? Are you serious?
No, Heinrich's right. It's just like, who cares? It's just a number. Shouldn't dread on it. Hell, I should just be happy I made it this far at least. And I'm gonna go further. I guess that means he's not telling a story this year. Nah, we'll repair him next year. Well, I suppose it's your turn now, Heinrich. Send us off. Well, everyone, that's that. Thank you for sticking around for another spooky TF2 tales. Heinrich, you got anything to send us off with? Good talk, good talk. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm sorry I haven't really uploaded much this year. It's just been a bit of a wild year for me. I'm hoping to come back, though. Maybe I'll stream a little bit. Who knows? Stay in touch. Maybe leave a like to the video. I don't know. I don't like saying that shit, but maybe it helps. Do what you want to do. And of course, happy Halloween.